Hey, good afternoon. Today's Sunday, August 10th, 2025. Today, New Orleans Saints had their first preseason game of the 2025 season. Took on the San Diego Chargers. Final score 27-13. Chargers win. I didn't have high expectations of the game. The two quarterbacks, they played pretty well. I'll take that back. Spencer Rattler played a solid game. Tyler Shaw, however you say his name, he had a touchdown and a pick six. So, as we already know, the two quarterbacks in question when we start talking about this team are going to be Rattler and Shaw. As far as Rattler, he had a solid game, good processing. He's not pushing the ball down the field per se. That's the biggest thing that I can say from what I saw. Other than that, he made some good throws, but he wasn't really pushing it. He extended some plays with his legs. Shaw, he did okay. He had a touchdown, but he also threw a pick six. You can kind of see the arm talent as to why they drafted this guy. But as far as his processing, he still has to catch up to the NFL game. You kind of still see that college situation going on. So he's got a lot of learning. He has potential, but it's hard to say whether or not he'll be the starter. But that arm, you can see it. As far as wide receiver situation, Chris Olave didn't play due to injury. Without him, the team kind of looked flat. So it's a little more difficult to push the ball up there. The contested catching situation wasn't really there. In my opinion, I think they need to sign another wide receiver that can high point the ball, get up there. I'm not sure who's available. I haven't looked at the free agent market. I'm not that serious about it. As far as the cap space, they have the cap space to go out and get a guy that can do those types of things if there's one available. Maybe somebody in the comment section can tell me who that guy is. As far as the both quarterbacks, their game would have been better had they had a better offensive line play. There wasn't a good run game in this game, and then the protections were kind of missing. I'm not sure what was going on. Maybe the O-line coaches maybe are scheming things differently because of the personnel, whatever that situation might be. As far as the defense played decently. They did well against the run and passing. You can kind of see with that type of defense that Brandon Staley runs, they still kind of are a little off on the assignments and what to do based off reads. You can kind of see that situation taking place. Overall, it was a pretty close game, pretty winnable, as one might say, all the way up until about the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, the Chargers pretty much started giving the defense more problems. Prior to that fourth quarter, though, Trey Lance was giving the defense a bit of a conniption fit as well, because people forget Trey Lance was a top 5 pick in the NFL. So there's that. He just needed to really kind of get himself together, and that hardball coaching is going to ensure that he kind of gets better. He's never going to usurp Justin Herbert. He's never going to usurp him anyway, but he's going to be a good quality backup. Other than that, the Chargers were just too much in the fourth quarter. The final score, as I said before, 27-13. Going into the fourth quarter, though, it was 17-10. So like I said, it was winnable. Things pretty much got out of hand, and that's that.